You know, usually October is a really nice month. We get our best cool weather. We get a stable atmosphere, sunny, warm days and chilly nights. But November, well, things start rolling around. In fact, we've got a lot of weather coming in for the United States over the next week or so. As we continue with that south wind, we'll stay in the 80s for tomorrow and Friday and Saturday as well. But then the first or the second big front starts moving across, and that one's going to blow a frontal system through here. It's going to be a dry front, but it's going to blow probably 30-mile-an-hour winds, 35-mile-an-hour gusts through our area on Sunday. So we don't have any advisories yet, but we got to be very careful with fire on Sunday because the winds are going to be strong and very dry. Now tomorrow we're looking at oh no, this is current right now. You can see how we're in the 80s, 78 down there in Seadrift, but 82 up in Seguin and Gonzales. We look across the state and everybody's doing quite well. You can see the temperatures are fairly comfortable. Kind of late October, but now it's November. But for sure, things are really going to start changing across the northern or the upper 48. Now, the southerly winds will be with us again tomorrow, and that keeps us on the warm, mild side. Possibly, we're likely to see more little fog in the early morning hours as well. But the big news. Let's first do this. The overnight temperatures you see right here about 59, 60. We were 40 degrees over the weekend, so it's a big difference because of the south wind. Tomorrow we'll get up to 86, maybe 91 in Cuero and 95 out there in Three Rivers. I don't know, their thermometer must be on top of a bunch of rocks or something, but it's going to be warm out to the west of us. But here it is. Big diving cold plunge. Everything, it's in magenta here, is below freezing. Okay? Now think about that for a minute. Sunday, 6 p.m., lows down to 15 degrees, highs to 30. So it's not even coming above. So at this point in time, the freezing weather will be down into the Gulf Coast. In fact, they're likely to have freezing weather in the Florida Panhandle. So all of the East Coast is going to be under the gun for that bitter cold weather. In addition to that, we even got some snow coming in for those folks as well. So while the western states are going to be sort of high and dry, it's all of the East Coast that's going to be dealing with quite a bit of precipitation. Watch this snow shower activity. It's, oops, sorry, I went a little too fast. I'll show it to you at 6, okay? Overnight, we're getting down to only about 60 degrees. Tomorrow, still lots of sunshine. Very nice weather across the area. For Cuero, you're getting up to almost 90 as well. So it's going to be warm Friday and Saturday, but then everything changes. Watch this. 89 on Saturday. Frontal system comes in after midnight. Sunday morning, strong north wind blowing, and that's why we have the alert day. It's probably going to be a high fire danger by then, although the warnings aren't up yet, but we need to watch it. High of 75 and then drop into about 39, 40 degrees for 2-3 mornings. So yeah, it's going to be quite cold at night and very windy for Sunday and Monday and Tuesday as well. And then we warm up a little bit by the end of the week, but it's going to be an abrupt change between Saturday and Sunday with temperature dropping dramatically. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that, put Crossroads a Day on your phone. Shauna, back to you.
Still to come, the unprecedented measures France is taking to crack down on Shein over safety concerns. We'll have a look next. The U.S. stock market closed in the red today. The Nasdaq led with the most losses, followed by the Dow, which dropped nearly 400 points. Investors have grown concerned about expensive tech stocks. The price of oil is down 17 cents to $59.43 per barrel. French customs agents are taking extraordinary measures against Shein. At Paris's Charles de Gaulle Airport, officials are now checking 100% of incoming Shein packages. That is millions of parcels arriving by air freight after France banned the e-commerce giant over unsafe products, including allegedly toxic nail polish. Officials say this unprecedented crackdown is meant to hold Shein accountable. The company has paused its marketplace in France while it reviews third-party sellers, but its own brand clothing is still available online. The ongoing government shutdown could mean headaches in the sky. United Airlines is proactively canceling about 200 flights on Friday, roughly 4% of its schedule, mostly affecting regional routes. The Trump administration is also planning to cut air traffic at 40 airports by 10%, with additional reductions possible if the shutdown continues. If you've got travel plans, it's a good idea to check your flights and stay updated. There were a lot of pink slips handed out last month. U.S. layoffs spiked by more than 153,000 in October, a 175% jump from last year, and the biggest October increase in over 20 years. Experts point to disruptive technology, especially AI, as a major factor reshaping the workplace. With the government shutdown still on, official jobs reports for September and October have not been released, making private reports like this one even more closely watched. Tesla shareholders will decide whether to give Elon Musk up to $878 billion, which would make it the largest executive payday in history. The vote isn't just about money. It could also shape the company's future, including how much power the board holds and whether Tesla should invest in Musk's AI company, xAI. The yes would signal strong confidence in Musk, while a no could spark serious uncertainty for the company's direction. Well, honoring D-Day heroes with special timepieces. The Normandy Beach connection is coming up. We have that story.
The shutdown now forcing cutbacks in flights at major U.S. airports from New York to Chicago to Los Angeles. Plus, the stunning death of a rising NFL star and cities that could see bitter cold and their first snow of the season. World News Tonight with David Muir is the most watched newscast in America.